Well, Michael Amoah is a visiting fellow at the Firoz Lalji Centre for African Studies at the London School of Economics. He joins us now on Skype from Kent. Good to have you with us on the programme. I guess the first question is, France is one of the best equipped, most well-trained armed forces in the world. So just why do these attacks keep happening?
Yeah, this particular issue is it's not an easy one to solve. It's a very vast area, northern Burkina Faso, relatively not well policed, and the military capability to actually cover this wide stretch is actually a challenge. So you have this vast stretch of place, and it's not very easy for to have the sort of military capability to actually cover the whole stretch. I mean, the French special forces are very well equipped, and they have intelligence, as well as, where the African forces working alongside them. But if you've got such a vast area and you've got a surge of jihadist attacks like that, it's always going to be a challenge to keep things at bay.
I'm sure it is. So what's the solution then? I mean, how many more troops is it going to take to make a difference, to curb this violence? And is it just France who should be supplying them?
Well, I think what could be a potential game changer is actually that the last meeting they had in January, it was decided that there was going to be joint coalition forces. So that means joint commanders, joint boots on the ground, French special forces mixed with African forces in order to actually be able to combat the jihadist attacks. Because I think previously it would appear that the French special forces were sort of acting on their own, going where they liked, whereas some sort of intelligence wasn't quite being shared, and there seemed to be a separation of forces. But I think now they're all going to be working together and actually concentrate their efforts and their attacks against the Islamic State in the Greater Sahel, as well as Boko Haram.
Why is it France who's sending troops to the region? Why can't the local countries do more to deal with this problem of violence? I mean, is it just up to France, or why aren't the local countries doing more? Are they able to do more?
Well, I mean, the local countries have already supplied troops that are in existence and are sort of working. It's just that there seems to be some sort of separation between the French Special Forces and the G5 Sahel country forces. And I think what seems to be happening now, really, and this decision was only taken a few weeks ago on January the 13th, and actually it would appear that perhaps the actual implementation of the agreement is really what is yet to be seen, because it will take a while to actually, get the joint operations to be taking place over a place where previously these forces have been sort of working separately, if you like, although they seem to be actually targeting a common enemy.
OK, Michael Amoah, I'm afraid we'll have to leave it there, but thank you so much indeed for joining us on the Al Jazeera News Hour.
Thank you.